Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, which I have renamed. It is now Vegan Yogi Linda, in the kitchen and on the mat. So I just thought it would make a lot more sense to get it in line with my other platforms. So anyways, today's recipe is not so much a recipe as it is a how-to video. I know people have said to me, cauliflower steak, what's a cauliflower steak and how do you do that? And before I ever tried to make it, I thought the same thing. What is a cauliflower steak? Because we're so used to seeing it in florets. So although we do so much with cauliflower nowadays, it's such a versatile vegetable. Anyway, so I have done a how-to video on how to make cauliflower steak the way I like it the best. A lot of channels or how-tos tell you to bake it in the oven. I prefer grilling it, and I have used my double-sided grill for this recipe. So all you need is easy peasy cauliflower, a head of cauliflower, and a head of cauliflower for each 2 steaks, 2 maybe 3. So it does take a lot of cauliflower. However, you end up with the leftover florets and you can use them in any of your other recipes. So that's all you need is cauliflower, a little bit of oil, nice light oil, and seasoning of your choice. So let's get started. So when you're making your cauliflower steaks, I have found that you can realistically only get 2 steaks out of a head. You might be able to get 3. I always start in the center and then go from there. So if you're going to get 3, you'd have to take 1 out of the center and then 1 on either side. But all I need is 2, so I'm going to start from the center. And you will end up with the outside bits that will fall off into florets. And you can just use them in any one of your other recipes. So I'm going to start by cutting it in half. And then from there, I cut out from the center between 3/4 of an inch and an inch, depending on exactly how thick you want those steaks. So the rest of this, you see the leaves just fall off of this, and these are just florets. They will fall apart. So I'm going to set those aside. All of these leaves I will discard, as well as off of the bottom of my steak here. So you just want to take it and cut away the leaves. So, but you want to be very careful because the inside stalk here is what is holding everything together. So just like that. I've now discarded all the bits that are no good. Everything else is held together. Any of the bits of florets, I'm going to set those aside. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here. So while I was cutting my 2 cauliflower steaks, I have turned on my 2-sided griddle, like a George Foreman grill. That's the way I like to do them, is by grilling them. If you don't have a grill like that, you can do it on a barbecue grill. You just will need to turn them halfway, or you can put them in the oven, and once again you would have to turn them halfway. If you put them in the oven, you're going to do everything else the same, but then put them on a baking sheet, and again at 400 degrees, and again you're going to flip them about halfway, so after about 10 minutes each side. So right now I'm going to brush some oil onto both sides of the cauliflower, just like so, getting it in all those nooks and crannies. This helps to get that flavor right through. And again, if you're not an oil person, you can use a veggie broth, but the oil really does add. And today I'm going to use this Cajun blackened seasoning on it. I really like it. It adds amazing flavor. But use whichever seasoning you like. And again, you can use your Italian seasoning, Tex-Mex, a garlic and herb, lemon pepper, whatever you like, or even just salt and pepper. But I find that this really adds a wonderful flavor to the cauliflower. So we're just going to sprinkle it on just like so. Now, like I said, I'm going to do both sides both sides of both of them, get them all coated. When I've got both sides coated, I'm going to open up my grill that's been heating, and I'm just going to place those on there. Oops. And we're going to close it, lower the top down on it, and it'll be there for about 10 minutes. So like I said, if you are doing this on a regular grill or in the oven, after about 10 minutes you're going to need to turn it over. But because I've got top and bottom cooking here, it's going to take about 10 minutes total. So tonight I'm serving up our grilled cauliflower steak. We're going to put on the side of that some of our seasoned crispy smashed potatoes. We are going to top both of those with this amazing homemade hollandaise sauce, which I have posted before, just a few weeks ago. Topping our cauliflower with some sauteed mushrooms, and I've done quite a few here, but they are awesome. We love mushrooms. And finally, some greens. Now, pea shoots are wonderful here, but today I have actually gone out to the garden, and it is January 3rd, 2021, and yes, I still have arugula growing in the garden wonderfully. So I went out, picked a few leaves, chopped them up, and we're just going to top that off. And there we have it. Dinner tonight.